Huh. There's 15 minutes of ranting I'm never going to get back. Well, it's a good thing I actually did it. Now I can actually clear my mind as to what I want to say. Let's take it back to the start, shall we? This game has a lot of issues. The fan base is not helping it. Within the last 2 to 3 days, all I've been seeing covering YouTube is fucking potential lawsuits, improvements to game never going to come, complaints upon complaints from people who don't even care about Fallout at all. I just want to go ahead and say this now. Just throw it on the wall, see if it sticks. 1, just shut up. All you're doing is pulling fucking people at Bethesda away from upcoming titles back to this game so they can put more effort, more manpower, more everything into this game to make you finally realize this was not Fallout 5. They never promised this was going to be Fallout 5. They never even said it was going to be Fallout 5. But at the same time, they never said, hey, we're going to try something here, see if it works. They threw a game out there because a lot of people were complaining about there hasn't been much from Bethesda lately. Doom is finally dropping its fucking load. People are saying that it's kind of boring now. I get it, the multiplayer is complete trash. Fun while it lasted, but for the majority, trash. But what else matters here is it doesn't. Nothing matters. Everyone's going to complain about this game. Everyone's going to complain saying that it's not what they wanted, that they want their money back, and I'm sorry to say it, you're not going to get your money back. It's not possible. Sure, I get it. A lot of people got this game from GameStop, and they're like, the return policy is trash. I completely agree with you on that. GameStop doesn't really give returns. They offer in-store credit, which people don't even care much for anymore, because most of the time people are just getting their shit online. For the people who got this damn game on digital, I'm sorry you wasted your money. But you know what? I guarantee you there's more games than just Fallout 76 that you wasted your money on. We all know there's always a game or two that we've looked back at and said, I cannot believe I wasted my money on this fucking game. That can be said about Overwatch for me. It's, in my opinion, it's trash. In reality, it's just not my cup of tea. I can bitch and complain about fucking Overwatch for hours on end. But what's it gonna do? Nothing. I'm a 2% minority there saying that the game is awful. When what I should be saying is, I don't like the way the game plays out, it's not my game. No big deal. That's something the haters of this game need to start taking into consideration. Instead of dogging the game for what it's not, just outright say how you feel. Not, just go in, make a big-ass fucking Reddit complaint, not find some little fucking ragtag group of lawyers who are just egging on to fucking just sue people. Don't do that. It's fucking stupid. Here's something you probably didn't think about whenever you're thinking, oh, I want my money back so I can actually get the next good game that comes out. There's not going to be a next game. If this lawsuit actually goes through, if Bethesda does have to spend millions just for court fees and everything else, they're probably not going to want to make another game. They're going to lose all of their hope of making another title that people will enjoy. They're going to say, I don't want to do it. They're going to put it all down, shut it all down. Overall, they're just done. I've seen this happen with many producers. All because one of their games was complete trash. They stopped. They never went on to make new games. Yeah, some of them went on and got into other game groups. Some of them made their own groups and they made games. The point I'm making here is, before you keep complaining about what could happen, before you keep complaining about something you don't think is right, think around the box. Find another way to fucking fix it. And for love of all that is holy, before you start bringing on the fact that this game has bug after bug after bug, how the servers are always broken, how you can't stay in the game for 3 hours straight, quit glitching the game. That is the biggest problem I've seen. People complain about the server instabilities. You know, this reminds me of back in Destiny 1, when, yeah, the game had just come out, people were always around, jumping around, doing stupid shit. The best times to play it was when people aren't playing. So if you think that because all these small little detailed problems that you think need to be fixed in the next 24 hours, think about all the glitches in a game that are there right now to counteract these problems. And while you're thinking of that, realize that instead of actually fixing the problem, they're adding to it. For starters, do you really think spamming pocketed chest piece armor to give you an infinite carry weight is going to help you in reaching this fucking false goal? This desire that will never come? No, because now you've got Bethesda looking at their servers, performing maintenance when they don't even need to yet. They're looking at all of these issues, but instead of people coming clean and saying, I'm doing this to give myself an infinite carry weight until the fucking stash box is increased. Yeah, you're finding a temporary solution, no big deal. But in the long run, you know those times when the game starts running slow, nobody can play at all? That's because so many players are doing this glitch that the server cannot keep up with it. And you know what? Whenever they do increase the stash box limit, when it goes up another 200 points, it's going to be the exact same thing. People are going to keep doing these glitches repeatedly until they get what they want. And I get it. I've said it as a joke in my previous streams. Hey, they should make the stash box unlimited. Servers can't do that. They can't. It takes too much effort to make a game, an online game mind you, and flush out all the bugs, glitches, etc. So while you're just sitting there complaining and thinking, how can this game get any better? It can't. It won't. with people like you sitting there and finding every small little hole to basically pry into to find out something that doesn't need to happen, all you're doing is taking their time and resources and throwing them to another area. When what you could be doing is, instead of posting one problem at a time, start gathering problems. You know, grab a few problems here and there, stuff that needs to be fixed, and bulk it. Because the way it stands now, I'm sorry, I don't think this game's not going to be what you're wanting it to be for another couple of months. Hell, even a year. The servers, when people stop doing all these duplication glitches to where they can basically be walking fucking storage units, maybe you'll see some server stability here and there. But when people are still going around, oh, I just spawned in, I've got over 7,000 pounds on my character, I should probably start spamming this chest piece I have that's got like 1,000,000 fucking spots to it. The server's trying to maintain what's going on, and it lags out everything around you. There's nothing Bethesda can do about that other than remove the pocketed mod from chest piece armor. Nothing they can do besides remove it from every armor. Basically going to give the game a stock option, whatever your strength level is, carry weight. There's going to be no more pocketed, I need fucking armor, I need fucking weapons, I need to be able to carry all this. You're going to have to put all 50 of your perk cards into strength if you want to carry all this shit. And even though you're only going to get 500 pounds out of it. No more. Even when this new update hits, when the stash increases and you can respec a single perk card if you misplaced it after each level, after level 50, what's that going to do for you? Nothing. You're still stuck with 50 fucking special points, and that's it. All that you're complaining about right now, it's basically just going up in smoke. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you will ever be able to do. Because you're not the one who's basically fixing the problems, you're spreading them. I won't call myself a saint. I use that infinite carry weight thing because I keep going into these groups where people are extremely nice. These are random people I've never fucking met. And they're giving me stuff that I've never even known how to get, nor do I have the material to make it. Because the material, in turn, takes a hell of a lot of time and sucks when you're solo. Be honest, how many of you out there have gone through the game and said, I'm going to get everything by myself? And how many of you got about halfway through doing said thing for one piece of power armor? And I mean like an arm, a leg, a chest, or a helmet. How many of you got halfway through it and said, this fucking sucks? Because I'll be honest, that's how I felt. I can't fucking grind all that shit by myself. I don't have that free time. I don't have all the knowledge of fucking Fallout to basically better my experience. All I have are the online players who are willing to help me go through a mission or help me gather something. That's all I have. And you know what? I get it. Everybody wanted a solo player game. Nobody wanted to run around with these random people running through the area, messing up fucking instances, screwing up events, blah blah fucking blah. Grow a pair. Just stop. All you're doing is basically making yourself look like a bigger target for somebody to shoot. You're just being annoying as fuck and nothing else. this lawsuit that's going to be happening is not good. And I get it. You have every right to be upset in the current area that this game is in. You can be mad all you want, but tell me, is it going to do anything? Don't make yourself look like an idiot who's just basically following everyone else because they have no idea what to say. Step up for yourself. Figure out what you want to say in regards to this game. For example, myself. Since this is my first Fallout game, I don't know, I only expected one thing. Rad roaches everywhere, Deathclaws, nightmare. That's it. That's all I expected. I didn't know about any of the backstory, any of this other crazy crafting bullshit. I didn't know about it at all. And especially that. I definitely didn't know about that. But what I've learned through my 69, almost 70 hours into this game is that I should have given the other Fallout titles a chance. I should have played them. I regret not playing them. It would have bettered me for this game, given me some more insight onto stuff, because while I'm walking through the game right now, the way I'm looking, the way I'm playing, it looks like I just stepped out of Fallout 4 for 2 days, said I understand the majority of this game, and then proceed to get my ass kicked by a level 4 enemy. I like to play the game solo. For the most part, I love playing this game solo. I hate going around the map, and believe me, this wanted on my character right now, it's gonna suck. Though, lucky for me, through what I'm seeing, there's not a whole lot of people, if not, I don't think there, is there anybody on the server? Huh, what do you know? Clean server. Didn't think I'd ever see the day. And that's beyond the point. The fact of which that I got wanted, which is a reoccurring thing in this game for destroying owned property. Yeah, it's gonna happen. You wanna basically, I don't know, fucking say you wanna go into somebody's camp and destroy shit. Well, think about that. Try doing that in the real world. Yeah, you're not gonna be considered, you're not gonna be labeled wanted. You're not going to be, oh, I'm going to kill this guy, he's going to come back, but I'm going to get fucking money out of it. No. What's going to happen is, you're going to go to jail, you're going to sit in jail, and maybe, if lucky, you'll get out, and you'll learn to never do it again. In this game, that's not the case. The people who are basically at the end of this game, the people who have done everything, who have played it through and through, levels 150 plus, are going to just go on a killing spree because they're trying to do something, or, you know, they're desperate for materials. But what else? I want to hear what you all have to say. I want people to start telling me what they think about this game. Not what they're hearing, not what their friends are saying, not what other people are saying. I want to hear your thoughts. The people who set time into this game, the people who actually want to keep playing it. Talk. You have a voice. Use it. Don't be sheep. Don't follow each other. Make a statement for yourself. If I actually didn't enjoy this game, I'd be right there with you saying, oh, this is a waste of money. This game sucks. They need to fix everything. They need to basically just turn the damn servers off so they can fix everything before we play this damn game next week. This game is running as smoothly as it possibly can and will. What needs to happen is, people need to stop glitching. And I get it. Some of us are saying that, oh, we only glitch because it's a fast way of getting what we need, material-wise, or a good way of carrying stuff when our stash box is full from weapons that we just can't say goodbye to. Trust me, I've been there. I know. I'm going to be referencing other games a lot through this. Destiny 1, for example. I had a problem. The vault. You see, I knew when a season, a session, just an overall span of time was about to end, majority of the stuff from that previous session is gone. I held on to every weapon from seasons 1 through 3 in Destiny 1. And by the time Taken King came out, when our vault basically got, I don't know, maybe 250 slots, yeah, I started deleting shit. Because I knew there's another 400 items out there. Shaders, emblems, guns, etc. There's many more for us to collect. But I knew if I was to go out there and find them, and say both my inventory and my vault was full, it would be like I never got it. Hell, that's exactly how it would happen. You just go in one day, say you do like the hardest fucking thing in the game, I don't know, fucking Trials of Osiris fucking flawless. Because at the time, that was the hardest thing for me. I've only gone flawless in Destiny 1 about 6 or so times. Twice from just my own experience. The rest was because my ex did it for me when he would be awake in the middle of the night and I'd be sleeping. I'd ask him to try and get me flawless, and the very first time I went flawless, the first time I did it, my #1 flawless, I should have listened to him. Here's what I thought would happen. I'd basically get to the milestone, I'd be done with it, I'd never want to touch it again. That's not the case. I wanted more. I kept going. More and more. Every fucking Friday through Sunday was trials. Every fucking time. And then the breaking point. I figured out that I was wasting my time in a game mode I didn't even like. And I dropped. I stopped doing it. I stuck to quick play for a few matches here and there, but otherwise, I'd be sticking around just patrols and raids. I didn't give a shit for Crucible. I don't give a shit for PvP whatsoever. Unless the game is heavily structured around PvP, I don't care about it. It's nothing but a stepping stone. And in this game, it's part of the game. I can't just go in, destroy someone's base, or reclaim a base, and, you know, walk away like, oh, it's no big deal, I just played a game, no big deal. Oh, I got killed and lost everything, whatever. I can't do that. 2 days ago, I log in one morning, and I'm basically doing what I can, you know, getting ready because I had to grind out some shit before I had to go to work. I spawn in, and a group of 3 players, all levels 14 through 18, start coming around and just using, I don't know what the hell they were using at the time, looked like a fucking multi-purpose axe, and meleeing my character. Big whoop. I get it. Just walk away and stim pack. Unfortunately, I couldn't walk away and stim pack because when you're over encumbered, you can't really move that far. Of course, all they see is level fucking 50 or 51 in power armor, and they think, I wonder if we can kill this guy easily. And yeah, they tried. They failed pretty damn badly. All I had to do was pull out a certain weapon type, and that was it. Just pull out what everybody's calling the fucking the most badass PvP weapon, the dragon. Slow as shit fire rate, slow as shit reload, but oh my god, does it do damage. I wiped the floor of these kids. And of course, after I started that PvP, I ran out of stim packs really fast. Because it was 3-on-1. Yeah, I had power armor, no big deal. You've gotta be fucking kidding me. That's not good. But yeah, that's all it would ever be is complaint, complaint, complaint. Game bullshit, game bullshit, game bullshit. And I get it, a lot of you are looking at the screen right now and going, why do I keep looking back? Somebody sees I'm wanted and they want to fucking kill me. Problem is, all my junk, all my material to start building another decent piece of fucking power armor is on my character right now. So, I'm not about to lose all my shit again. God, that's fucking weird. I hate when the game does that. But no, I'll be damned if I lose all my stuff again. That's fucking weird. But what shocks me the most is the server should have been dead and empty. Actually, server still supposedly oh, that's right. Whenever I'm wanted, apparently. This is where I wish I wasn't in a party. Tell people, hey, screw off. I'm not interested to fight. I got this because I was killing enemies and I basically shot somebody's camp. That's somebody's camp. Just, you know, walk around it, get where I need to go. If I start getting shot at, I got something I can pull out. It's got 1 shot left, but I'll make it work. And you see, that's a weird thing. Most of the time when you see that a player is wanted, they don't even, you know, they don't even go for you. Like, they don't even move. They just play through the game. Like, from every wanted player I've seen, they stopped. They didn't want to kill anybody. They didn't even attack anybody else. Oh shit. Let this be a lesson to never use this weapon against enemy ads when there's friendly ads nearby.
Your worthless hide is mine!
That's gonna get you killed. But yeah, whenever you see a wanted player in this game, 9 out of 10 times will you ever see them go straight for other players. Most of the time, they're basically just players who accidentally shot at something when they didn't want to. And of course, there's going to be the people who are like, no, that's bullshit. I had a player come at me and kill me 50 times. Did you keep respawning close to him? Because that's how that happens. The more you mess around with the enemy, the more they're going to want to kill you. And that's the thing. In a game system where it's basically mess with the wrong group of people, you're going to get killed for it, that's what's going to happen. Nothing you can say or do about it. It's, you know, it's just life. It's gaming life. It happens. And people need to quit complaining so much about how certain games just aren't living up to what they should. How people are saying that they were lied to about certain titles. Nobody lied to y'all about this game. Not a single person. No. Y'all used your heads the wrong way. You basically said to yourselves, this is going to be Fallout 5. I can't wait to play it. When that was never said. Nothing about this game was ever said. But who cares? I've said all that I can, will, and even give a shit to say. This is all I was going to be going on about for as long as I had to. Was how people need to quit their bitching, their complaining, and everything. That's all I did. I'm not gonna defend, I'm not gonna fucking lie, but what I'm gonna say is, before you start opening your mouth to say stupid shit, take a decent step back and try to think of how much fun you've actually had in this game. Like, honestly, people are saying that this game is so bad when they probably haven't even played this game long enough to get into it. You know, you can't just start the game and say, oh hey, I'm gonna go all the way over to this area and I'm gonna kill everything. I'm gonna be a badass. That doesn't exist. You have to work your way up to kill it. But whatever, I rest my case for now. I've said all that I need and will say. Let it sit in your minds. Do what you gotta do, and move on. Stop complaining. That's all I gotta say. Take it easy, have a good night, and for the people who hate this game, fuck you.